Soda juiced. I'll take it. Stamina higher. Especially lower. But way higher.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up just for some mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby.
I have the corpse.
Pretty soon I'll be top-minded, so I can keep running in my mind.
Okay, let's get cracking.
Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much?
Ready to go? Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. One out, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Junior sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Scott Rowland getting ready to hit. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Ball 2.
That one in triple digits.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Griffey on his horse. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And we're back. And starting in this one, Lucas Giolito. Chris, how about a scouting report?
with the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end. All set for the start of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Strikes
Wow.
out with 102. Victor Scott, the next to hit. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. First pitch just misses. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off left side. Second inning here, no score. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Soto moving back for it. Cannonball coming. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. One down. And the batter now, Chase Headley. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 2nd. In the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Now it's going to be Gil Hodges. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. That one pushed foul.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Look out! And it hit him.
first base.
Now at the plate, Ted Simmons. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Ball one, no
Throw,
strike.
save. Piazza too late with that one. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm. And Tucker is retired. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
What's that?
Now here is Tony Clark. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Top half of the third inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
What?
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You ate them off? Okay.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soto going back, makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. That one fouled off. Outside.
One strike.
That's inside. And the count 2-1. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. That misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Trout at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And he blows that one 5 at 100.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Tucker, the lead runner at second. Rowland over at first. A 1 away. And he swings through that one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So digging in, Victor Scott. swings through that one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 0-2 now. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
What, Mama? I don't know.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, and the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Well, that's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third, Brian Reynolds here. And that is out of play.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hit 97 on the gun. On the ground, right side, Chisholm tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Mark Vientos. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Juan Soto.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swings and misses. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Chase Headley. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Next to hit, Gil Hodges. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Popped up. Clark settles under it.
Okay.
And there's 2 away. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No, Mama, those are for Mama.
We'll talk about guys with good speed.
You have your pink
and
ones in the
definitely
cabinet.
He has it, but pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris.
There you have.
It's the defensive side that I
Well, you
think
can ask
the
Mommy
speed
when she gets
factors
here.
in the most. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Got him looking. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. That one missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here comes Yohan Moncada. the middle, Chisholm. To first, already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Mike Piazza now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1-0.
Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
Three and two.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
It's just a sandwich, Mama.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Soto sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the
2
count.
down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Junior under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
for net.
He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. First offering, and it just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So digging in, Ryan Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. That one in the dirt and gets away. But no advance. That's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Lindor at second with 2 down. And that's in the dirt. And strike 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Tying run is in to score from second. Saved it.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
That one not close. 2-0. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. This one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and it gives them the lead. In the fifth, it's 5-2. So 2 down, and here is Yoan Moncada. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it gets into the seats. 2 out, space is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Change up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Scott Rowland. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. That's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 strike.
Cut on and missed at 101. 3-2 now. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Got him swinging. Here's Trout. Trout.
Are you blue with t-shirts? Are you pink with your...
Now on the bump, Goose Gossage. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swings through that.
Well, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
0-2 is the
One
count.
down, base is empty. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. bunt back at the pitcher. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. So now the DH spot, Jaysdad20. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
2 balls.
In
no
the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. Gossage deals. Towards first, Clark. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, and now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
All ones the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tucker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Nice stop. There's one. A sensational double play. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
And a foul ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed to step.
That's strike 3, and the third. Top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Goose back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Strike 2.
Time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside. Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Chisholm up to it for the third time as he lays off inside ball 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man at first, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now 2-0. Gossage. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Runners on the move. Pitch inside.
That's inside.
Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the 2nd run is in, and it's now 5-4.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And here is Tony Clark. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. That one to first. The tag, and he's out. Ryan Reynolds digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Holy fantastic. Your cat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. A changeup missing. 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Lifted in the air, right center field. Scott gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Mike Trout. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. High fly ball, right field. Soto going after it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt. Got him. Now 2 out. Digging in, Chase Headley. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch swinging.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is
and there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Headley at second with 2 down. Up the middle, back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Slider right there. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. And now Yohan Moncada. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Tucker calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, leading off Jaysdad20 Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Ted Simmons. Andres Munoz will take over here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Stays alive. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So up next, Francisco Lindor. That one outside. Ball 1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Jeez.